Morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Ken. It is Saturday morning. It is 8:01 on October 3rd. And this is Saturday Morning Coffee with Ken. How are you today? Excuse me. Just woken up. I woke up about 25 minutes ago, maybe half an hour ago. Laid in bed for a while, really enjoyed that. Thank you, Gary. I was a minute late for those that are really counting, but I tried my best to get here on time. So thank you for watching, Gary. I don't think you usually watch live. Anyway, I was laying in bed. I was all warm and cozy in my bed. Good morning, Trey from White Racine, Wisconsin. He's traveling. And had to rush through several things, brushing my teeth, getting down here, making the coffee, getting Holly outside. Good morning, Scott Cooper. And hi, Fritz. So rushed through several steps, charged my phone a little bit, gave it a little extra juice. I love it, Scott. Thank you for loving my video. But anyway, good morning and welcome to Saturday Morning Coffee with Ken. I know a lot of you have been watching for a while. Good morning, Lindsay. For those that haven't, this is a little show I started on a lark. Yes, it is 8:10. I don't think it is 8:10 elsewhere, Fritz. It doesn't work that way, but funny. Show I started last June, so 15 months ago or something like that. Had a lot going on. I was a little down in life, sad about a bunch of things, living in a dark apartment by myself, and wanted to express some of my emotions. And for some reason thought I would express them live on Facebook. So anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know, there's only one rule to Saturday Morning Coffee with Ken, and it's that I don't get to have my very first sip of coffee on a Saturday morning. Hello, Kimberly. Until I push live on Facebook and start talking. And I've done that. So as I like to say, without further ado, I'm going to have my very first sip. And wherever you, Holly, I got my dog here, and she doesn't want me to have my coffee. She thinks I'm ignoring her. I'll show her to you in a minute. She's my co-star. Actually, the coffee's the real star of this show. But anyway, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of you. And if you do, cheers to us. It's my Cafe Sumatra today. It's a dark roast from Starbucks, strong, earthy flavored. Quite nice, quite nice. It's a little strong because I was in a rush today and I had to pour it out of the pot when it was only half full, so I didn't let the whole pot get in there. I want to show you my co-star. Come here, Holly. Come here. She's been, can you see her? I don't know if you can see her. You must be able to see her. Say hi, Holly. She's been badgering me and climbing up on me as I'm trying to talk to you this morning. Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Lindsay. And I don't know, just wants me to play with her, doesn't want me to talk to my cell phone. And I understand from a dog's point of view, she must think I'm pretty crazy. Like, who are you talking to, Dad? Who are you talking to? And maybe I am crazy. Just a little bit, probably. But anyway, it's super cold outside. It's 45 degrees. I had several people comment this week that they liked when I was wearing my bathrobe. And so I decided to wear it today for a couple different reasons. Probably most importantly, it's really cold outside. It's 45 degrees and cloudy. It's going to be kind of a cool fall day. And the weather sure turned on us this week. It's been in the 50s the last several days. We've had a couple gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous days with tons. My stomach just rumbled. I hope that didn't come across on live video. Gorgeous, beautiful days with clear skies and sun. And today's supposed to be pretty much cloudy most of the day, but that's okay. That happens in fall. That was the ladies. Hello, Adam. Good morning, Ken. since it's cold outside, and oh my gosh, my phone just said low battery. How could that be? I've been charging it for the last 20 minutes or so. It says I only have 20% power. I hope that's not true. As many of you know, I had a technical difficulty when my phone ran out of power halfway through my show. So maybe I got to keep the show shorter, talk a little less, or maybe I got to figure out some way to charge it. That sounded like thunder. It wasn't that loud. I don't think you really heard my tummy. It's just a light grumble. Hi, Ken. That's pretty nice. Thank you, Don, for liking my video. Yeah, I keep seeing these hearts and likes coming up. For those that are watching, I will say I'm very insecure. So I love when you like or love or, hey, somebody's laughing. I don't know if I like when you laugh at my video, but I don't know. I like any attention I can get or share my video. I think I have to, Dean. It's bumming me out. Thank you, Pat Jones. I don't know. I think in the last month, the battery goes a lot quicker. And Fritz, I know you said go buy a new battery. But I think it's that Apple wants us to go buy another phone. And honestly, they cost like $1,000. And mine's been paid off. I've had it about not quite 3 years, and it's an iPhone 10. And there's nothing wrong with it. Oh my gosh, I got a flurry of hearts and loves. And thank you for all that. But anyway, I don't think it should run out of charge so quick. And I'm just I don't know what I'm gonna do. I hope it doesn't die mid-show. If I get down to 10% power, I might run in and plug in and do the rest of the show in there. That impression sounded nothing like me. I don't even know if I was doing an impression. I just make random noises and sounds. So anyway, a little more coffee because it is cold. Cold outside, not cold coffee. Yeah. Anyway, how you guys been? It's been a interesting week. Thoughts, I hate to say, of mine have been dominated by politics. And I hate when that happens because it's so ugly this time of year. Certainly is this year. We had the debates on, was it Tuesday night? And I was super excited and looking forward to them and thinking they were gonna, I don't know, be interesting or good or impressive or, no, it's not my scooter on the mug. That's a Vespa. Somebody just asked, traded if that was a scooter on my mug. It's not. It's a yellow Vespa. I have a black Suzuki Bergman. Yeah, back to the debates. And I hate to get political, but I was thinking this morning, what am I going to talk about? And that's kind of weighing on my mind. The debates I found very unimpressive. I think Trump came across, honestly, as a little bit of a loudmouth. And that's probably not the first time he's been a little bit of a loudmouth. But, I don't want to say what I thought about Biden too much because I don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers. And if I do say it, I'm really not mocking him. But I think, I don't want to say it, so I won't say it. I don't think Biden's as sharp as he used to be. And I don't say that lightheartedly. As many of you know, my mother died of Alzheimer's in January. And honestly, I see some signs in the way he talks that reminded me and my mom a couple of years ago. And that worries me. And it's not something I'm joking about at all. I wouldn't do that. But I just wish we had two candidates on the stage that were different, I guess. And I was a little disappointed, and I wrote a post about it the next day going, how did it come to this? And I'm still not totally sure, but it was kind of a good example of the divisiveness that's in our country right now, because it's these two old guys were blah, 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 blah. And there's nothing wrong with being old. It just seems, I'm getting there, but it just seems we could have had two more impressive candidates out there, I think, on that night. And I think both of the gentlemen up there could have probably been a little better, but it was kind of a mess, and I didn't like seeing that. So it kind of bummed me out. And then, what was it, 2 nights ago, Trump comes out and gets coronavirus, and Facebook was exploded with varying comments on that, and that was kind of disturbing. Personally, I think Trump would be just fine. I don't think COVID's a death sentence for 99%, 99.5% of the people out there. And, he's older and a little overweight, so that does put him in a, slightly higher risk category. But I think he's going to be just fine. And hopefully, after the election, our country can move forward and the divisiveness that's out there can fade away a little bit, because it's painful to watch, it's painful to be a part of, and it's painful for me to get so worked up in it and to be focused on that, because my focus should be on my family and my career and making me and the people around me the best they can be, and improving myself. And the focus hasn't been there, because you turn on the news or you turn on Facebook and there's constantly chatter, and that's disturbing. So enough about that. Let's have another sip of coffee before it gets cold and before my phone power dies. We had all the kids last night, and I say this probably every week, so you get bored, but tough, it's my show, so I'm going to say it again. Anne-Marie and I have 5 kids total. Sometimes there's 3 of them here. Sometimes there's 2 of them here. A lot of times there's none of them here, but sometimes there's 5 of them here. And we had all 5 last night and had a lot of fun. Love when my girls come over, because they enjoy playing with, I don't know what to say, Anne-Marie's kids or my stepkids. I got my ring back, by the way. They're my stepkids, so I'm still working around saying that. And but anyway, they have a good time together. They get along like siblings, which means not perfectly, because that would be, even the Brady Bunch didn't get along perfectly. But they get along like brothers and sisters. They have fun together, they play together, but they also get mad at each other, so it's kind of cute. What did we do? We had a nice dinner. The kids did their homework. My girls did. They came to the house with homework. But I had a fire. For many that probably know me, I like burning things, and I always have. Our kids. It could be a show. Our kids. Yeah, I like burning things and having fires. So I was sitting out here burning some wood. And I don't really like burning wood. I like gathering wood. We have the ability, obviously, to go to the store or order a cord of wood, or Ace sells like a huge bucket of wood for $20. But it burns so well and so purely. There's almost no randomness to the fire. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I am a pyro. But when you go out in the woods and you find sticks and you break them up, I don't know, the fire's more random. And again, I don't know if that makes sense to you. Let me show you. I don't know where you are looking. That's my fire pit and the remnants. That over there, and I'll give you a better view, are some of the sticks and logs I gathered. Fairly proud of that, because it took a fair amount of gathering. I went out behind my neighbor's house by this big green space, and some massive branch had fallen down. And I probably looked like a fool dragging it across the street. It was probably this thick and probably 10 feet long at least. And I actually got my chainsaw out. And, I'm not the most rugged macho guy in the world, but I like occasionally working with power tools, feeling tough. So I got my chainsaw out, and it's electric, and it's probably not oiled as well as it should be, and I don't know if you can sharpen the blades or not, but I sat there and cut it up into, 1.5 chunks of logs, and we had a real nice fire, and it was beautiful. Anyway, I digress. And hi, Lynn. Thank you for watching. And the kids came out and said, "Can we have s'mores?" And I don't know, that all stresses Anne-Marie out for some reason. I think she's worried about taking care of the kids and getting the sticks and being in charge. Thank you, it's keeping me warm. But I like it. I love having fires, and I want the kids to love fires as well. And if they enjoy roasting some marshmallows and putting them on chocolate and graham crackers, that's cool with me. So me and the three ladies, we got 3 girls and 2 boys, made a quick run to Mariano's down the street and got the graham crackers, the chocolate, and the marshmallows. And everyone came out and had a nice time roasting marshmallows and doing s'mores. It was very Norman Rockwell-esque. And so it was nice. They're all up sleeping right now. As many of you know, Anne-Marie likes to stay in bed till I'm done with this, and then we come down and watch the show again together, taped, which is kind of funny. They need you in California to clear the I was thinking that, Pat. I didn't get permission from my neighbor, but she's got this big green foresty area. I don't think it's actually on her property, and I'm climbing under the thorns and the weeds and stuff, grabbing all these sticks, and as you say, clearing the underbrush. It's interesting about that, those fires. I think in national parks they let those fires burn because it's part of the natural ecosystem, and the underbrush does need cleared, and fires have a really, really good way of doing that. And I'm not making light of what's going on in California or the West Coast right now. Thank you, Dean. But they do need me out clearing the underbrush because I love doing it. I love gathering wood and cracking the sticks and burning the crud out of them, and have a lot of fun. So we had a nice time last night. Thinking about what's else is going on. Don't really know. Again, we have the kids here this weekend. I'm itching to do a little golf. I'm playing in a golf outing, Anne-Marie and I are, on Tuesday with a mortgage broker buddy of ours, Danny Delgado. I'll give him a plug because he's paying for my golf. He better be paying. Over at Guaranteed Rate. And looking forward to that. I'm hoping to get out tomorrow with a couple of friends, good friends, and playing Seven Bridges. And that's a course real close to my house in Woodridge, and it's a beautiful course. It's quite high-end for Woodridge. It's amazing, and really hard, almost stupidly hard. Jim, do you think you'll spend a lot of time outside this fall, winter? Have you thought about getting an outdoor heater? I have thought, Jim. Yes, I'll spend a lot of time out here, or as much as possible. I like burning in all seasons. As a matter of fact, I'll have a fire in the summer. And it's kind of funny because, I don't generally burn for the heat. I burn because I like to burn. But it is nice on a cool fall night to have the warmth that the fire creates. I will be out here as much as possible. It says I only have 10% power left. So I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. I don't want to die in last time. So if you are watching and I'm talking and all of a sudden the screen goes blank, I apologize. It was technical difficulties, and I will do what I can to have it fully charged next week. So I apologize in advance. But I'm going to try and wrap this up a little quick just because I like to sign off politely. So if you are watching, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Just in case I get cut off. But, yeah. Anyway, I'll be out here. I don't know if I'll be doing the Coffee with Ken show out here in the winter. I don't think my bathrobe's that warm. Scott Cooper, do I charge my phone overnight? No. I listen to YouTube videos, either meditative or informative videos that help me sleep. I've been getting into some astronomy YouTube videos where they're talking about Einstein and, what's his name, Hubble, and various other amazingly smart guys. I have no idea how they figure out what's going in space and how they're seeing galaxies millions of light years away, and they can tell how fast a star's moving or if it's got planets around it. I don't know if they're just guessing, but they sound like they really know, and it blows me away. They must be really, 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 really smart, because I don't understand how they figure all that stuff out. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope your week's gone well. I hope you've not spent too much time watching the news or watching Facebook. it's hard for me because I get a ton of business on Facebook. I sell real estate. We sell real estate for those that don't know, and I bet you already know. And we sell a good amount, and we get a ton of clients from Facebook. I've always heard people do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. And hopefully by watching these videos, you get to know me, and hopefully you like me, and hopefully you trust me a little bit more. So thank you for that. But again, I'm trying to tune off Facebook a little more because sometimes it puts me in a bad mood, and I don't like to be in a bad mood. Kind of like watching the news. And I'm hoping this changes soon. And hey, congrats to Scott Cooper, who's had his 20th anniversary. You know, I've been married for all of 3 weeks. So you got a lot of years ahead of me. So hopefully we catch up to you someday. I guess we'll never catch up. That's not possible. You'll always stay ahead. But I look forward to getting there, celebrating my 20th anniversary with Anne-Marie when I'll be 72. Wow. So anyway, I don't have a ton for you today. It's going to be a cool weekend. You know, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, but cold and cloudy most of the day. We're going over to Anne-Marie's mom's house. My stepmom. No, not my stepmom. My mother-in-law. The dreaded mother-in-law. Actually, no, I'm just teasing. She's really nice. We're going over to her house. She's having a barbecue. She has a relative over there that Anne-Marie hasn't seen. I don't think I've ever met. And we're going to have a barbecue with them and have the kids over there, so that should be fun. Hoping to do a little golfing, like I said, tomorrow. May watch the Bears game. They are, as you know, 3-0, which is surprising. I think they're getting kind of lucky, but they really looked good last week when Nick Foles was in there. I don't have enough time to start talking sports, but I think Nick Foles inspired their whole team, and they played really well when he was in there and had a great comeback, and hopefully have a good week tomorrow. So anyway, for those that are watching, I want to thank you so much for watching, and thank you for sharing your Saturday morning, a part of your Saturday morning with me and a cup of coffee with me. It means a ton to me because I know a lot of you guys have followed my adventure for a long, long time, and that means a lot. And have watched me from the beginning of those dark days in my apartment by myself and lonely and sad. And I appreciate you following along in my story and watching me develop as a human being, as a father, as a person, as a man. And hopefully somewhere out there, wherever you are watching, you're doing the same. Because I think we can improve on ourselves a little bit every day. And I try. I'm not perfect at all. But I try and get a little bit better every day and count my blessings and think about the good things because it doesn't do any good to think about the bad things. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this week. I'll be on next week, Saturday morning, Coffee with Ken. It'll be October 10th. It'll be 8 a.m., I think. I'll probably post on Facebook the night before. But again, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the love and support you guys give me every week. And again, following on my story and the story of my family as we grow together and experience life together. And again, I appreciate you guys. So thank you. And anyway, I hope you have a wonderful week going forward. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you stay safe, you stay healthy. But more important than that, for me, you enjoy life and you experience life to the fullest, at least the fullest you can or you're capable of. And you take some time and you spend it with your friends and family, and you hug your kids and you tell them you love them, and you go see your parents if you're lucky enough to still have them alive. Tell them you love them. And you appreciate the little things. And anyway, thank you so much for watching this week. Thank you for following along in my story. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week going forward and a great weekend ahead. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.